Until 1941, US military did not actively participate in World War II. United States was busy in supplying war supplies to countries like China, Soviet Union, Britain, and entire Allied power. But on September 41, a German U-boat fired torpedoes upon USS Greer. Although later, Germany claimed that its boat was first attacked by USS Greer with depth charges. But nevertheless, on 11 September 1941, US effectively declared war on Germany. After this instance, US military was involved in Battle of Atlantic, Operation Market Garden, invasion of Germany, and yes, post-Pearl Harbor attack, US nuked Japan and effectively ended World War II. After World War II, US emerged as a superpower. US was part of Korean War, which was first major post-World War conflict and first time US forces had to face communist powers of China, Korea, and Soviet Union. After the Korean War, US fought in Vietnam War, first Gulf War against Iraq, second Gulf War, invasion of Afghanistan, war against terror, and many more small and big conflicts in between. But before talking about the US military's capabilities, we should address the elephant in the room, which is Vietnam War. Now, many people will argue that the topic of this video seems to be very ironic. Well, let me explain myself. Strategically, US was not able to achieve its military and political goals in Vietnam. But we must understand that US won all the tactical battles in Vietnam. Before US left Vietnam, Paris Peace Accord was signed between US and North Vietnamese forces. Although Vietnamese forces undermined this peace accord and captured South Vietnam. Statistically speaking, US might have lost less soldiers, but overall did not meet the military goals. I will make a separate video specifically on this topic, and we'll talk about how US military was inefficient against guerrilla warfare. In case of Afghanistan, the situation and outcome was not that similar to that of Vietnam, in contrary to what most people would want to believe. Afghanistan War is far more bigger and widespread in nature in comparison to Vietnam War. This war has multiple parties involved on both sides. And post 2015, when this war was officially called Operation Freedom Sentinel, this war has become a global war against terrorism than just against Taliban. In first phase of war, during Operation Enduring Freedom, US military basically aimed at neutralizing Osama bin Laden and ending Taliban regime in Afghanistan. For the most part, the goals of this operation were achieved. But as of now, when US troops are leaving, one can argue that even the achievements of Operation Enduring Freedom are slowly turning around. But before we reach a conclusion, we must understand that no other military power on this planet can achieve even a fraction of what US have achieved in last 20 years. Maybe they have lost more than they have gained, still no trained military has capacity to fight such a long war costing trillions of dollars and thousands of lives for such a long time. This capability alone makes US military superior to any other trained military force in the world. One of the other reasons why US military is considered to be most powerful military force in the world is its superior technology. The reason why US leads in most of the military technology is American military industrial complex. 6 out of 10 top 10 military contractors around the world are Americans. Now these defense contractors compete with each other to develop advanced military technologies in US, and then they supply it to US military and its allies. Now these advanced technologies sure does give US military an edge over others, but it also gives a diplomatic and economic leverage over allied countries. According to SIPRI, in year 2019, US was the largest defense exporter, which makes US having a control over post-weapon sale logistics across the globe. Now, due to this defense industrial complex, US has been able to pioneer hypersonic technology, stealth technology, high-energy weapon systems, satellite guidance systems, and many more technologies. and US is still leading in many technologies, and US military is still far ahead of many near-peer militaries. So what military-industrial complex does? It gives edge to US military in battlefield and spreads US soft power across the globe. The next reason why US military is unparalleled by any other country is its reach and unmatched firepower projection capabilities. There is no doubt that USAF is the most capable and powerful air force, and US Army is indeed one of the most experienced forces. But in this video, we will be talking about US Navy and US Marine Corps. With over 20 aircraft carriers, US Navy is a true blue water navy with global reach. But merely having aircraft carriers won't allow US to have a global reach. Its over 800 military bases, from radar station to sprawling military establishments that US has across the globe, gives US military an ability to strike anyone at any time. This capacity alone makes US military an unmatched powerhouse. But these military bases also confers US military hard power and psychological pressure across the globe, and permits US to exert diplomatic leverage in exchange of security these bases provide to the host country. We must not forget the relevance of CIA. US military has unprecedented support of CIA, probably one of the most influential intelligence agencies. CIA has helped US military to achieve many tactical and strategic goals, like killing of Osama bin Laden. When it comes to strategy and tactics, US military has either pioneered or has excelled some of the most potent warfare doctrines. For example, air-land battlefield doctrine, which emphasizes on close coordination between aerospace and land aggression. From amphibious operation, paradropping, to urban warfare, space warfare, cyber warfare, US has tried and tested all of them, which makes US military one of the most experienced and well-trained forces on the planet. Overall, there is no doubt that US military is exceptional with unprecedented abilities, and right now there is no major military which can actually rival US. But coming decades probably will make some shifts. I'm Spearhead. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel, like this video and press the bell icon.